Hi everyone. I wanted to do this video because I want to help everyone with positive thinking and how positive thinking can absolutely change your whole perspective on life and how you can deal with so many things in your life as long as you keep your thinking positive. But in order to do that, I have to dig deep and bring awareness into the mind. So first I will talk about understanding your conscious mind. The conscious mind can only hold one thought, positive or negative. It has no memory. It lives in the physical world. It identifies incoming information such as your sight, sound, smell, taste, touch, or feeling. I'm trying to help program your mind to rid it of negativity, to rid it of negative thoughts. But before I can do that, you have to understand how your conscious mind works and also how your subconscious mind works. So, doing further research, let me say all of this. Your conscious mind is your objective or thinking mind. It has no memory, and it can only hold one thought at a time. This mind has 4 essential functions. First, it identifies incoming information. So this information received through any of the 6 senses, which are, the 6 senses are sight, sound, smell, taste, touch, or feeling. Your conscious mind is continually observing and categorizing what is going on around you. To illustrate, imagine that you are walking along the sidewalk and you decide to cross the street. You step off the curb. At that moment, you hear the roar of an automobile engine. You immediately turn and look in the direction of the moving automobile to identify the sound and where it was coming from. This is the first function. The second function of your conscious mind is comparison. The information about the car that you have seen and heard goes immediately to your subconscious mind. And I will get into the subconscious mind in a minute. There it is compared with all of your previously stored information and experiences with moving automobiles. So, the car, for example, is a block away and moving at 30 miles per hour. Your subconscious memory bank will tell you that there is no danger and that you can continue walking. If, on the other hand, the car is moving towards you at a 60 mile per hour and is only 100 yards away, you will get a danger message that will stimulate further action on your part. The third function of your conscious mind is analysis. And analysis always precedes the fourth function, deciding. Your conscious mind functions very much like a binary computer, performing 2 functions. It accepts or rejects data in making choices and decisions. It can deal with only one thought at a time. So remember, your conscious mind can only deal with one thought at a time, positive or negative. This is why people who adopt a positive thinking lifestyle regularly need inspirational quotes. Our single-track minds can only entertain one idea at a time. So keep it occupied with uplifting material. Has the power to block negative thoughts. So read positive reinforcement, inspirational quotes, things that uplift you and empower you. Continue to do that so that it keeps that thinking uplifting. And your conscious mind has that power to block negative thoughts. So positive affirmations are also very useful for keeping our brains occupied with pleasant and empowering thoughts or visualizations. It is continually sorting impressions, deciding which are relevant to you and which are not. So, you are walking across the street, you hear the roar of the moving automobile, and you see that it is bearing down on you. Because of your knowledge of the speed of the moving vehicles, your analysis tells you you are in danger and that some decision is required. Your first question is, do I get out of the way? Yes or no? If the decision is yes, then your next is, do I jump forward? Yes or no? If the decision is no, because of cross traffic, then your next question is, do I jump backward? Yes or no? If your decision is yes, this message is instantly transmitted to your subconscious mind. And in a split second, your whole body jumps back out of the way and no additional thought or decision on your part. And like I said, I will get into the subconscious mind in a little bit. To get better understanding of the conscious mind versus subconscious mind, be sure to listen to what I'm saying. Also, guys, feel free to share this video to help others that need positive reinforcement and also ways of changing their thinking. It's so important that we train our mind. So let's get into now the subconscious mind power explained and what this is exactly. So your subconscious mind is a memory bank. Everything that happens in your whole life. So guys, everything that happens in your whole life is in your subconscious mind. Negative, positive, everything, including abuse, good thoughts, bad thoughts, childhood memories. If those positive thoughts with your conscious mind, the subconscious mind brings up all of the positive memories. Same way, bringing up negative thoughts, your subconscious mind goes to work bringing up negativity. So it's very important that you remain positive so that this cannot happen. Because like I stated, your subconscious mind is different from your conscious mind. And I hope you're following me. So if we think negative, guys, our subconscious mind is going to stay on that negative. It's going to do it, okay? That's how the mind works. So the power of your subconscious mind goes further than you might think. No pun intended here, guys. I'm sure you'll agree with me when I say our brains are extremely complicated, because they are. They are. However, you might be surprised by how much control we have over its programming. So before I get to that, let's first take a moment to consider the fact that your subconscious mind is like a huge memory bank. Its capacity is virtually unlimited, and it permanently stores everything that ever happens to you. So again, going back to your thinking process, things that have happened to you in your life, a lot of unfair things that's happened, that subconscious mind stores all of that information. So keep in mind that it's storing everything that's happening to you, okay? So when we go back to, our childhood memories, good or bad or whatever they are, everything that's happened to us is stored in the subconscious mind. By the time you reach the age of 21, you've already permanently stored more than 100 times the contents of the entire encyclopedia. Can you believe that? Under hypnosis, older people can often remember with perfect clarity events from 50 years before. Your unconscious memory is virtually perfect. It is your conscious recall that is suspect. So when a person does have traumatic memories, we have actually blocked those memories, because if you go back into your thought process, you cannot remember a lot of things because our mind has protected us. Not saying it's not there, because it is. Those traumatic memories are still there. You just cannot remember them, but your mind does. And it's amazing how powerful our mind is. So the function of your subconscious mind is to store and retrieve data. Its job is to ensure that you respond exactly the way you are programmed. Your subconscious mind makes everything you say and do fit a pattern consistent with your self-concept, your master program. This is why repeating positive affirmations are so effective. You can actually reprogram your own thought patterns by slipping in positive and success-oriented sound bites. Look in the mirror. Tell yourself, I'm beautiful. I'm beautiful. Keep telling yourself, I'm beautiful, I'm beautiful. Those are also very effective too. Tell yourself, I love myself. I love myself. I love who I am. And know your self-worth. Know you're a good person. This is why motivational activities such as reading inspirational quotes are so impactful for people committed to positive thinking. By focusing your thoughts on uplifting ideas, your subconscious will begin to implement a positive pattern in your way of thinking and your outlook on life. Your subconscious mind is subjective, okay? It does not think or reason independently. It merely obeys the commands it receives from your conscious mind that I spoke about earlier. Just as your conscious mind can be thought of as the gardener planting seeds, your subconscious mind can be thought of as the garden or fertile soil in which the seeds germinate and grow. This is another reason why harnessing the power of positive thinking is important to the foundation of your entire thought process. Your conscious mind commands and your subconscious mind obeys, if that makes any sense. Your subconscious mind is an unquestioning servant that works day and night to make your behaviors fit a pattern consistent with your emotionalized thoughts, hopes, and desires. Your subconscious mind grows either flowers or weeds in the garden of your life, whichever you plant by the mental equivalence you create. This is why I always state that if you have a flower bed that is overrun by a bunch of weeds, you have to get the weeds out. As soon as you see them, get the weeds out. We're gonna actually look at that as a negative thought, okay? Those weeds are negative thoughts. So that you can immediately pull the weed out quickly. Because if you don't, guess what happens? Your whole flower bed now, it becomes completely overran by a bunch of weeds, and now you're going to need a bulldozer to come in and clear out that flower bed, right? You're going to have to clear it out now. It's going to take a lot of hard work to dig out all those weeds now that just really messed up your beautiful flower bed. So work on that slowly, which is taking the toxic or negative thinking and getting it immediately out of your mind. Your subconscious mind is an unquestionable servant that works day and night to make your behavior fit a pattern consistent with your emotionalized thoughts, hopes, and desires. Your subconscious mind grows either flowers or weeds in the garden of your life, whichever you plant by the mental equivalence you create. And I know I've already stated that a second ago, but I wanted to state that again. Your subconscious mind has what is called a homeostatic impulse. It keeps your body temperature at 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit. Just as it keeps you breathing regularly and keeps your heart beating at a certain rate, through your autonomic nervous system, it maintains a balance among the hundreds of chemicals in your billions of cells so that your entire physical machine functions in complete harmony most of the time. Your subconscious mind also practices like a mental realm by keeping you thinking and acting in a manner consistent with what you have done and said in the past. All your habits of thinking and acting are stored in your subconscious mind. It has memorized all your comfort zones, and it works to keep you in them. This is why it's so important to make writing smart goals a regular habit. After time, staying productive and focusing on all your goals will become part of your comfort zone. Your subconscious mind causes you to feel emotionally and physically uncomfortable Whenever you attempt to do anything new or different or to change any of your established patterns of behavior, the sense of fear and discomfort or psychological signs that your subconscious has been activated, but it's been working to establish those behavior patterns in the background long before you'll ever notice such feelings. The tendency to commit to these patterns is one reason why habits can be so hard to break. However, when you learn to purposefully create such patterns, you can harness the power of habit and purposefully instill new comfort zones to which your subconscious will adapt. You can feel your subconscious pulling you back toward your comfort zone. Each time you try something new, even thinking about doing something different from what you're accustomed to will make you feel tense and uneasy. This is why time management tips may be tougher to implement at first. But once they become habit or routine, they will stay in your comfort zone. In doing so, you've reprogrammed your subconscious mind to work in your favor. Superior men and women are always stretching themselves, pushing themselves out of their comfort zones. They are very aware how quickly the comfort zone in any area becomes a rut. They know that complacency is the great enemy of creativity and future possibilities. For you to grow, to get out of your comfort zone, you have to be willing to feel awkward. Let me say this again. For you to grow, to get out of your comfort zone, you have to be willing to feel awkward and uncomfortable doing new things the first few times. If it's worth doing well, it's worth doing poorly until you get a feel for it, until you develop a new comfort zone at a new higher level of competence. Unlocking the power of these behaviors will put you one step closer to being able to make the same things happen in your life. Learning techniques to reprogram your subconscious mind will help you believe in yourself, because your confidence will no longer be challenged by fear of the unknown. But more importantly, doing so will train your brain to be in line with your true desires, your true dreams, and life goals. The more in tune with your subconscious mind you become, the closer you will be to breaking through to success. For example, you might have an idea for a book, okay? That's been on your back burner for years, or whatever goal you might have. It's been on the back burner for years. With the right level of confidence, you'll take the next step in learning how to write a book or how to do what you have wanted to do, an ideal that you wanted to do. That's going to take the next step, rather than clinging to the dream but never acting. Remember, taking immediate action on your ideas is a powerful key to success. Freeing yourself from self-limiting beliefs or doubts is the first step to being primed for action. Did you know that you can harness the power of your subconscious mind by using positive affirmations, by reading positive reinforcement, quotes, poems, anything, surrounding yourself with positive people that want the best for you as they too want the best for themselves. So also, guys, let's talk about for a second positive affirmations for a healthy happy life. Your ability to stay positive and maintain positive thoughts determines the tone of your emotional life. The words you use to describe what is happening to you and to discuss how you feel about external events trigger the emotions of happiness or unhappiness you experience. That's why I constantly say to constantly read positive affirmations, okay? This is why in my community post, I constantly try to post positive affirmations and positive quotes every day. And if I don't get to do that all the time, I apologize for that. When you see things positively and constructively and look for the good in each situation and each person, you have a tendency to remain naturally cheerful and optimistic. Let me repeat this one more time. When you see things positively and constructively and look for the good in each situation that you are in right now, whether it's positive or negative situation, look for the good in that situation. In each person, you have a tendency to remain naturally cheerful and optimistic. Since the quality of your overall life is determined by how you feel, moment to moment, one of your most important goals should be to use positive affirmations and all psychological positive thinking techniques available to keep yourself thinking and talking about what you want and to keep your mind off of what you don't want or what you fear. Repeat positive affirmations daily. If you found one that really resonated with you, every day read it. Read it. Read it. If you got to read it constantly, keep reading it. Start every day by saying, I like myself and I love my work. I like myself and I love my work. I love myself and I love who I am. I love me. Throughout the day, you can work at doing and saying the things that will eventually make the words a reality. For instance, don't say, if I become a millionaire or a billionaire. It's when I become a millionaire or a billionaire. Because now you've instilled that thought into your mind. So say, for instance, you want a better environment for yourself. Don't say, if I ever get a better environment. You say, when I get a better environment. If you need to get out of a bad situation, don't say, if I ever get out. Say, when I get out. That is so important. So important to do this. Because you are saying the things that will eventually make the words a reality. It will make it a reality. Okay, I promise you. The superior person has the ability to continue talking to himself or herself in a positive and optimistic way, keeping his or her mind calm, clear, and completely under control. The advanced personality is more relaxed and aware and capable of interpreting events more realistically, maintaining positive thoughts contrary to the immature personality. As a result, the mature person exerts a far greater sense of control and influence over his or her environment and is far less likely to be angry or upset or distracted. So let's give 5 ways to stay positive and maintain positive thoughts. So, keep positive thoughts consistent with your goals and keep your mind on what you want to do and the person you want to be. So, let's go with number 1, find the good in every situation. First, resolve in advance that no matter what happens, you will not allow it to get you down. You will respond in a constructive way. You will take a deep breath, breathe, relax, and look into the situation for whatever good it may contain. When you make this decision in advance, you mentally prepare yourself so that you are not knocked off balance when things go wrong, as they will. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Number 2, neutralize all negative thoughts. Learn how to get rid of negative thoughts or emotions by developing positive thoughts all the time. Repeat positive affirmations, okay? Such as, I feel healthy. Even if you don't, just say it and keep saying it. Repeat it. Keep saying it. I feel healthy. I feel happy. I feel terrific. As you go about your job, say to yourself, I like myself and I love my work. Say things like, today is a great day. It's so wonderful to be alive. Even if you don't feel that way, say it. And mean it. When you say it, mean it. Because you're training your mind to get rid of the negativity. It's the law of expression says that whatever is expressed is impressed. Whatever you say to yourself or others is impressed more deeply into your subconscious mind and is more likely not only to be repeated, but to become a permanent part of your personality. Number 3, look at all setbacks as temporary. Number 3 is very important. Look upon the inevitable setbacks that you face as being temporary, specific and external, and stay positive. Look upon the negative situation as a single event that is not indicative or connected with other potential events and which largely caused by external factors, which I spoke about in my other videos. So, caused by external factors over which you can have little control. Simply refuse to see the event as being in any way permanent, pervasive, or a personal slight on your own competence or ability, and maintain your positive thoughts as you move forward. Number 4, learn and grow from every difficulty. Yes, I'm saying this. Learn and grow from every difficulty. Remember that it's impossible to learn and grow and become a successful person without the adversities and difficulties you must contend with and rise above in order to become a better person. I talk about this often in my other videos. Rise above and become the better person. And what you can do is also welcome each difficulty by saying, "That's good." Let me say that again. So, welcome each difficulty by saying, "That's good." And then look into the situation to find the something good or beneficial that it contains in order to stay positive. Number 5. Can you hear me now? Keep your thoughts on your goals and dreams. And finally, keep your thoughts on your goals, your dreams, and on the person you are working toward becoming and the things that you are striving for. When things go wrong, temporary, which I always say it's all temporarily things, respond by saying to yourself, not anyone else, guys, but to yourself, "I believe in the perfect outcome of every situation in my life." Let's say that one more time. I believe in the perfect outcome of every situation in my life. Resolve to be cheerful and pleasant and use every temptation to respond negatively as an opportunity to grow stronger by using daily affirmations and talking to yourself. It's okay to talk to yourself. Just don't argue with yourself. Then people might question you. But it's okay to talk to yourself. So talk to yourself and others in a positive and optimistic way. They make a nice addition to your meditation practice if you do meditate. I wish I could learn how to meditate. Thank you guys for absolutely listening to my video. I hope everything I stated is helpful. I want you guys to also do a 30-day affirmation challenge. And how it works, this 30-day affirmation challenge is actually by Brian Tracy. How it works, starting from day 1, repeat the affirmations as often as you can throughout the day. Your mind is like a garden. If you do not deliberately plant flowers and tend carefully, weeds will grow without any encouragement at all. A few minutes ago, I spoke about flower beds and how the weeds go. That's how life goes. Did you know that the quality of your life is determined by how you feel about yourself, how happy you are, and the level of your self-esteem? Did you know that? Repeating positive affirmation many times throughout the day can help you. Number 1, it can boost your confidence. Number 2, it can increase your self-esteem. Number 3, it can improve your relationships. And number 4, it can maintain a positive attitude. So on day 1, I want you to say, "I love myself." Keep saying it over and over again. On day 2, "I can do anything I put my mind to." On day 3, "I am getting better every day." On day 4, "I am important." I am important. On day 5, "I am successful in whatever I do." On day 6, "I am loved." Keep saying it. I am loved. Day 7, I am strong. On day 8, I am hopeful. On day 9, I am making things happen. On day 10, I persist with confidence. On day 11, I trust myself in making great decisions. Day 12, I embrace my fears fully and calmly. Day 13, I am a wonderful person. Day 14, I deeply love and accept myself. Day 14 again, I deeply love and accept myself. Day 15, I am able to solve problems creatively. Here's a few more things you can say to yourself. I am vibrant and have lots of energy. I think like a winner. I appreciate every moment of the day. There is a solution to every problem. I feel the joy of abundance. The universe provides for my every want and need. I see endless opportunities before me. I am inspired to take action every day. I am powerfully positive in everything I think, do, and say. I radiate positive energy. Everything I do turns into success. I am living my full potential. I see the bright side in all situations. I am in control of my life. Today, I will spread joy in random and beautiful ways. Be beautiful. So I want to leave you all with this, and I hope that I helped you in any kind of way to understand how the mind works. I went a little deep. Just so you can get a better understanding of how our mind works and how we can change our thinking into positive thinking. It's so important that you live a positive life. You have the fundamental right to be happy. And I hope this helped. And I want to say, God bless you and yours. And stay positive. Keep being beautiful, because all of you have beautiful hearts and souls, very compassionate, caring, wonderful people that I truly admire, and you also strengthen me. Because in the end, guys, we're all human. We're all human. I hope this helped you. I know it went into a deeper psychological aspect of things, but I wanted to go deep so that everyone gets a better understanding. So again, God bless, and may you have a beautiful night, a wonderful day, and a wonderful life, and start thinking positive. From this day forward, let's think positive. Let's spread love. Let's save lives. Let's be helpful. If someone isn't smiling, smile for them. Be kind. Be who you are. God bless you and yours.